Like they mostly say, women are the most complicated species in the universe. Compared to men, women are more prone to being understated and delicate when expressing their sexual attraction. Many women prefer that men approach them as opposed to the other way around. And if she prefers that, and she likes you, she will undoubtedly utilize subliminal cues to suggest that you take action. But what are the other signs that a lady finds you sexually attractive? All of them were gathered in this video. Before we begin, don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel for more intriguing videos like this, and be sure to watch this video till the end. Therefore, anytime we upload a new video, you will be notified so that you won't miss out on interesting videos from us. Let's get started. Number 1, she continually glances at your lips. Don't think of the eyes as the soul's window. The eyes are the window to desire when you're out on a date. Her cards will be visible in her eyes. She doesn't stare at your lips because she thinks they're uninteresting. Instead, she does it because she keeps picturing herself kissing them. Her gaze will mostly be fixed on you while you're out on a date. Don't assume that this is a sexual attraction right away. Simply put, this shows respect. Her respectful stare, however, simply turned more sexual if those eyes wandered down to your lips, chest, arms, or back. Number 2, she wants to sit next to you. We put up barriers when women are apprehensive about a man. We stroll with our arms crossed, purses in the center of the table, and a safe gap between us. However, those boundaries are reduced when women are fond of a man. Barriers are being taken down as an indication that they are becoming more at ease around you. To get closer to you and be able to touch you, we close the proximity gap. But don't touch her underwear simply because she opted to sit close to you. Instead, feel free to lightly touch her to gauge her reaction. Look at her hands, poke her with your elbow in a kind of way, and touch her upper back. After touching her, observe her reaction. She appreciates your curious touch and wants more if she gets closer to you or initiates physical contact. Number 3, she can't subconsciously stop touching you. It's one thing for her to sit next to you, but when she crosses the invisible barrier and touches you, it's obvious that she's into you and perhaps attracted to you sexually. She might not even be aware that she's doing it, which is the problem. Her latent desire to touch you will occasionally come to the surface in the shape of playful pushes, hand or leg touches, etc. The more at ease she feels with you, the more likely she is to give in to her unconscious desires. Don't feel compelled to return her physical touches right away. Tension in the bedroom will increase if you withhold your affection. Overly loving or affectionate responses could startle her out of her rhythm. Immediately following a joke, the subconscious touch will most likely show itself in the form of touch. Put your hands close enough for her to touch so that she has a target. If you're seated across from one another at a table, dangle them in front of her as you tell a joke. A woman may be attracted to you sexually if she touches you after making a joke. Number 4, she wears a sexy fragrance. Take this one with caution. Women typically wear cologne. This is more likely because women simply enjoy smelling good than it is because they are constantly looking for a male suitor. We will need to consider your prior dates to determine whether or not this is a sign. Do you remember her donning an overpowering scent on your first or second dates? If she starts to dress up after getting to know you better, it indicates that she is working hard to pique your interest. Nevertheless, bear in mind that context is always crucial. Number 5, she smiles a lot. I don't have to provide a link to a piece on human evolution to show how vital smiling is. Humans always smile when they're happy. It's a universal reflex. Our smiles get wider when things are going well. However, she might not necessarily be turned on just because she's working her cheek muscles. It's important to remember that just because your date exhibits one of the aforementioned nonverbal cues doesn't mean you should start flirting more. You should only increase the sexual tension once she has given you certain signals. Once reciprocity is certain, only then can you begin heating the system. You risk getting burned if you heat something before it's warmed up. Number 6, she plays with her hair. This serves as both a nervous indication and a strategy to emphasize her feminine qualities. It is typical for her to occasionally fix her hair, but if you keep observing her fidgeting with her hair as she converses with you, she's probably attempting to seduce you. Most women devote a lot of attention to their hair as a sign of femininity and as a component of their sexual appeal. She would use it as a seduction tool if she wanted to be sexually alluring to you. Number 7, she compliments you. Even if there are only little details, a woman is probably attracted to someone if she goes out of her way to compliment them sexually and runs the risk of coming across as interested in them. She expresses her desire for you whenever she compliments you, and she also does so to give you a chance to respond. Will you return her compliments? Will you reject the praise? Will you seize the chance to flirt with her? She'll know whether or not to push it further based on how you react. Number 8. She asks you personal questions. A female doesn't care about your personal life if she doesn't like you. She probably never progresses past the bland, courteous inquiries that characterize informal conversation. But a lady will want to know everything if she's interested in you. She'll be interested in learning what you do on the weekends, where you hang out, and who your pals are. She is attempting to establish a rapport with you and give the partnership a more personal touch by asking you questions. What most women do if they are attracted to you sexually. Number 9. She will make sure you notice her. She always seems to be nearby. She might start hanging out with someone from your circle or friends, or start going to every social gathering you attend. Can it possibly be an accident? Yes, or it can indicate that she's sexually attracted to you. As we have already discussed, women will make every effort to get closer to you if they're interested in you. Did you start noticing her everywhere all of a sudden? Your cue to try your luck could be there. Number 10. Her friends will know. Her closest acquaintances are likely aware of you, even if she isn't interested in gossip but is interested in you. And you can bet her buddies will be interested too. One of the key indicators that a woman is interested in you sexually is if you sense that her friends are talking about you, showing an increased interest in you, or otherwise becoming more curious about you. This is typical because the more they are aware of your life, the more they can discuss it when everyone is around. Number 11. She bites or licks her lips. A blatant seduction technique could be biting or licking her lips, and bashful women who are less overt in their flirtation also fall under this category. Biting and lip licking are also uncontrollable responses to sexually appealing things. Another clear clue is touching her lips, mouth, or neck. She might touch herself to make you feel more attracted to her, or in areas where she'd like someone to touch her. How can you not be aroused if you admire her and she licks her lips? Number 12. She comes up with reasons to text you. If she feels sexual attraction to you, she will look for reasons to text you, just as she would try to start a discussion with you in person. Another approach to staying in close contact and creating a channel of open conversation is through texting. That's all for today. Thank you for spending some time with us, and if you found this video interesting, make sure to hit the like button and notification bell and subscribe to our channel to get access to more interesting videos like this from us. Till next time, goodbye for now.